So I want to address the apartment developer right now, and I think that is the hero in the story. This is the entrepreneur that's going to risk his capital, risk his covenant risk his net worth on the mortgage where he's got a signed covenant on. Okay, and this is the guy that's going to solve the problem. But what I would say to you is that look, this new legislation, which now removes the exemption for post-1991 buildings from being free from rent control, is not a good story, but it's not the end. It's not the end of the world here. You still get to charge market rent for your unit. It just means that you need to get your rent right the first time. So if you think your rent is $2,000, then don't charge $1,800 or $1,700 to get it full the first year, right? Do it properly, market properly, get your $2,000 in rent, and then subsequently your rent increases are going to be limited to what inflation is, 1.5% or 2% or something like that. So get your rental right the first time. And if you get your rental right the first time, I don't think that there's been a change. For existing apartment owners who own older buildings, the majority of the stock, there is no change. That is the law you've been following now. That hasn't changed. So what's changed is the post-1991 buildings, of which there are only about 20 or 30 in the GTA anyway. So for those landlords, they have lost the right to raise their rent at the end of the tenant's lease, and all they can do is just raise the rent by the guideline amount. Fair enough? But if there is tenant turnover in the building, then you can raise your rent to the market, and that applies to both older and newer buildings.